How I turned my YouTube channel into a business. So pretty much what I do, I'm a YouTube creator and partner, and I make weekly videos. I do beauty, fashion, lifestyle, pretty much anything. And I work with companies to advertise and promote their products. And I also work with other YouTube creators to advertise each other's channels, but I'll talk about that more later. So pretty much the root of my business, I started this as a freshman, but I've loved fashion and makeup ever since I was little, and I discovered the YouTube community in grade school, and I just always thought it would be really fun to do that, but I never thought I could. And eventually, I think freshman year, I discovered iMovie, and I just learned that I really liked to edit video footage, and it was just a lot of fun. So I started making random videos about anything, but I would never post them. And then a couple years later, I decided to post one and start making my channel after watching others for so long. So how I started putting into a business, obviously when I started I never thought that I would be able to make money or do anything with this. I just started it as a hobby, but so I got partnered with a network when I think I was at about 5,000 subscribers. Style Hall is a network pretty much for beauty and fashion YouTube creators, and they reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be a partner with them, and they said they would help me get more business deals and just help me get my channel out there more. And so it's kind of hard to explain, but networks pay you based on views. It's not about how many subscribers you have, so every video is really different. You can either get not as much, or you can get a ton if your video gets a lot of views. But if you don't partner with a network, you can get with Google AdSense, which is when you get paid based on the ads and how many people click on the ads before your video. I just chose not to do that because it was a little less consistent, and you never know how that could play out, how many people could click on an ad. So I did choose to be partnered with a network. And how I kind of got attention, I collaborated with others a lot. So if you find someone that makes the same kind of videos as you do, their audience is obviously gonna what videos you're making, so both of your channels will generally get more people driven to your channel just by that, and that's a really easy way to just get those relationships and get more drive to your channel. And also if you do sponsorships, businesses will generally post something about it on their social media, which will get more people to go to your Instagram or your Twitter or your YouTube channel. So I think that's helped me a lot. And then also video titles. I don't like to go I feel if you have a good title and a good thumbnail, which is the picture that people click on, I just think that's really important, because obviously somebody's not going to click on something when it doesn't have a good picture to click on. I know I wouldn't, so I just think that's really important also. So when I first started making money, after I was working for a network for a while, I started making money based on views for each video. And then I eventually started getting sponsorships, which you make a lot more money off of sponsorships than you do with the networking. So when I started getting sponsorships, I worked with companies to advertise their products, and I get paid based on how many people are driven to the website. Sometimes they'll give me a link and they'll say, however many people click on this link and buy this is how much we're gonna give you. And then, or sometimes you get paid before, which is always really nice. And it started out, I started out doing sponsorships for free just because I wanted free stuff and I just thought it was cool. But now it ranges from around 100 to 500 per sponsorship, which is nice. So how much to spend on your business? I feel camera is definitely a necessity. Just good quality is always something good, because I probably wouldn't want to watch something that's filmed on a webcam, or I don't know, yeah. And then editing software, this is optional, but it can make you stand out against millions of other YouTubers. So after I was using iMovie for a while, I started using Final Cut Pro, which is pretty much a better version of iMovie, and it just has a lot more creativity with it. You can make your videos your own. So that it's definitely optional, but I just think it makes you stand out. And then lighting's always really good. And then I spent money on this stuff without sales at first, and then eventually the sales I made from YouTube paid it off. So today, how much money I make, it definitely differs for every video, with the network. And the sponsored videos make the most money, like I said, but It Cosmetics is like one of my biggest sponsors, I think. I entered like this contest with them about 2 years ago, and there was about 800 people that entered this video contest, and they were my favorite makeup brand, so I was like, I have to do this, and I ended up getting into the top 20 out of 800 people, so that was really good, and that, just the fact that like my favorite brand knows who I was, that was just like the best. So now they're still consistently keeping that relationship with me. And I've also made videos for DreamWorks TV that are displayed on their channel in the Go90 app, and I was part of their DIY series, and I think that was the most I've ever made from like a sponsorship, and I think that my channel got a lot of people coming to it after that because their channel had a lot of subscribers, so that helped me out a lot too. In getting the word out, like I said, collaborating with others is definitely, I feel like, the biggest thing that can help both of your channels, and obviously they're going to want to do it too if it'll help both of us. And then social media, I use Instagram and Twitter a lot to like advertise my videos. So I always like post something on Instagram or Twitter when a new video is out with the link, because people who follow me may not even know, like may not subscribe to me. So it's just like good to let them know that like here's the link and like go click on it, because they can always subscribe after that. And more advertising, I go to YouTube events probably like once a year, and having business cards is really nice because everybody who likes doing the same thing is in one place for like a weekend, and so just like giving someone you meet a business card is always like good, because if you tell them, they're definitely not going to remember you after a while. So I think that having that, and they'll find it later and remember you, is always good. And then I usually do like videos that are popular at the time and like seasonal attention grabbing. I think that's like an easy way to get your videos out, like whatever's seasonal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, questions?
Let's do 5 or 10 questions.
Yeah.
How many subscribers do you have?
I have like 36,000.
Great, you might have said this, I don't know. When did you like start making them?
Oh, freshman year.
Like what got you into it?
Well, I just like really liked filming and stuff, and I was like, what can I do with this? And I really liked makeup, so that just kind of was the start of it.
Were you planning to like make money from it, or was it just
No,
a hobby?
like I didn't know you could make money when I started it, so yeah.
Have you ever met a random person that was like a fan?
Yeah, well, at like YouTube events, a few people came up to me, and I was just kind of like, I was surprised, but yeah.
Is that flattering, scary, or both?
Both. I didn't really know what to say. I was just kind of like, oh, and then we took a picture, and then they left. But it was fun.
Okay, I have several more. Oh, or you have one, Ava?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What are your like plans for the future with this business? I definitely want to like keep it going throughout college, and like I'm majoring in multimedia, so I feel like it has a little bit of like film, a little bit of marketing, so I feel like that will like make my skills better and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, so this is kind of a series of questions. How does a person go from 1 to 10 subscribers? Like maybe you're the first subscriber.
Yeah.
And then how do you go from, say, 11 to 100 subscribers? And then you kind of get the idea.
Yeah.
How do I go from 100 to 1,000 subscribers?
I feel like just like being consistent and keep making videos that your viewers like, and like ask them for requests, and kind of like keeping that relationship with your subscribers.
Do you email people back and forth? Like, do they email and ask you questions and you send them like?
It's
oh,
mostly
no?
like comments.
Oh, and comments.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you, Travis?
You don't play by the rules.
No, I don't.
Have you like put any money into like editing it and stuff, like computer money programs?
Yeah, I bought like Final Cut Pro, which is like the editing software I use. I feel like it was worth it. Like I use it all the time, and it's really nice. Yep.
Do you
you do everything, or do you have another person that you work with that helps edit or helps
Oh,
manage
no.
your page, or do you ever see yourself getting to that size where?
Yeah, I mean, I have a manager with Style Hall who helps me with business deals and that kind of stuff, but everything else I do myself. Yeah.
So do you reach out to companies, or do you wait for somebody to come to you?
Both. I found this website through our network where you can email companies and say this is what I want to do, and then if they email you back, you have the sponsorship. But other times I'll just wait for them to email me.
I know a lot of the YouTubers move out to LA just for networking purposes. Would you feel like for your channel that would be almost if it's a necessity, or it's not really a necessity, but it's just kind of nice to be out there with everybody?
Yeah, I mean that'd definitely be awesome, but I think I was almost going to go to college in California, but then I ended up not going just to stay closer to here. But in the future, I would love to be there. So.
Where's the coolest place you've been going for YouTube?
I went to VidCon in LA 2 years ago, last year, and yeah, I just thought it was really cool there. They had they rented out all of a part of Disneyland, so we all got to go to that, and that's just really fun. So that was the coolest one.
That's cool.
What are you trying to learn or work on right now?
Probably how to market better my channel. Just finding new ways to do that.
Is that hard?
Yeah, for sure.
How fast is your channel currently growing?
I haven't really thought about that recently. Usually I gain 500 to 1,000 per month, but it depends on how much I post videos. So usually in the summers I post a lot more. So it's yeah.
If you had to start a brand new YouTube channel, what would it be about?
Oh gosh, probably the same thing. I don't know what else I would make videos about. Yeah.
If somebody else here wanted to do what you did, what would be your first and second pieces of advice?
Probably to make videos that you want and not just for that are, I guess the super trendy thing to do, the ones that are going viral, because if you don't like what you're doing, then chances are other people aren't gonna like it, and then it's just gonna keep going downhill.
Does anybody else have any other questions? Okay, thank you, Anna.
Use the restroom.